Melbourne. It's the Mark Moses Show on Sports Radio 1560 The Fan. You can be a part of the conversation at 321-984-1234. Now, here's your host, Mark Moses.
Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome indeed to a Thursday edition of the Moses Show right here on the brand new 107.9 FM and 1560 AM. Let's get right into it. There's a lot of things going on today. Football, baseball, hockey. But we have to start with the Orlando Magic. We have to. After what we saw last night. Because the number one overall pick made his debut last night, and he blew away all the expectations you could handle. Paolo Banchero from Duke University, the number one pick in the draft. Where's number 5 for your team in your backyard? He had 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks. 25-5-5 has not been done in a rookie's season debut, first ever game since 2003, the Cleveland Cavaliers at Sacramento and a Mr. LeBron James. He was phenomenal. He was the future of the franchise. He blew away everyone's expectations. It was incredible. Incredible! You can't be any better than that. What did they say the stat? Kareem, LeBron, and him with those stats in their rookie debut. It was incredible. There is a play, and I put it on Twitter. You can follow me on there at Mark Moses Show. Like, he had amazing dunks, and we'll get to that in a second. But the play sequence that he did last night, which was phenomenal, that a superstar would do after being in the league for 5 years, he did it on night one. There's a play where he fumbles the ball, and Detroit gets it. Detroit's going to go up for a layup. He somehow gets back on defense and makes a block from behind like he is LeBron James. Then Franz Wagner gets the loose ball. They're going to go into transition. And if you watch basketball, you're like, all right, they'll get it to the point guard. No. Paolo Banchero gets the outlet pass from Franz Wagner. He's 6'10", dribbles down the court. He's running the fast break like he's Magic Johnson. Dribble penetrates and then kicks out left wing. And I think it was R.J. Hampton. Open 3, bang 3. That was incredible. That you can't teach those plays. You can have all these great players you want. That's a once-in-a-lifetime generational talent that understands how to know to do that play. And he did it in night one. This guy, and I get it, you're like, Mark, hold the horses. We got to see it through a whole season. No, enough. This is my 10th year watching Magic basketball. My 10th year talking Magic basketball. They have been bad. They've been historically bad. They've been tanking. They've been rebuilding. I think they got it right. I think they have a superstar in their hands. I know there's 81 to go. I think they have a superstar in their hands. And I think if you want to go to the Amway Center, I think for the first time in about a decade, you're going to the Amway Center to see the Magic play, not another team play. Like, oh, the Warriors in town. I'd like to see Steph. Oh, LeBron and the Lakers. I want to see LeBron. No. You're going to go to the Amway Center this year to go see the Magic play and see their new stud play, Paolo Banchero. Oh, baby. Oh, and when he had that dunk in the fourth quarter, holy macaroni. He's driving. It's a 2-on-1 fast break. The Detroit defender thinks, oh, well, I'll just go for the block. And Paolo, he just kept going up. And he posterized the Detroit Pistons. Good night, buddy. And you know what it felt like in that moment? It felt like it woke up the Orlando Magic franchise, who have been a doormat for a decade. That dunk last night, it's like Frankenstein is, flipping the switch, the lightning bolt's coming down, and it's waking up a sleeping giant. And that is the Orlando Magic. That was incredible. This team is going to be fun. Now, they lost. I know. They lost last night. They did. But once they get Markelle Fultz back, they're going to start rocking and rolling. Am I guaranteeing they're going to win 55 games? No. I said that yesterday. They're not going to win a lot of games, but for the first time in a long time, they're going to be entertaining. And they got some players on their team. Look, he had 27, talking about Paolo. And you had Jalen Suggs, 21? He had 18 in the third quarter. One sequence in about 60 seconds, Jalen Suggs hit 3 3-pointers in a row. If you're playing NBA Jam, that means you're on fire. I mean, Franz Wagner, what do you have, 20? They got something there. For the first time ever, they got something. We talk, Tom Brady and the Bucks. We'll talk Tua and the Dolphins. The Heat, they're always making deep playoff runs. Hey, the Gators in Gainesville. Hey, what's the Florida State Seminoles doing? Oh, Lightning, they're always good. Hey, what about the Rays? I talk about all these teams. The Magic are the team in our backyard, and they've been bad for a long time. But you know what? It's time they get out of the gutter and start playing some basketball. And I hope this hypes you up, because I'm getting hyped. I literally, before the show today, I sat in my car for about 20 minutes. I ate a sandwich, and I literally watched basketball highlights. That's what I did. I know I'm really James Bond with this story. But I just kept watching Paolo highlights, and then I started watching, what's Zion doing? And, hey, how about the Memphis Grizzlies? I'm very excited for basketball to be back. I really am. And it starts with the Magic. That was awesome. That really was. That dunk, that was a primetime player type play. Dick Vitale would be proud of that dunk. And if you didn't see it, I only posted on Twitter about 20 times. Oh, he's 6'10". He's running the court. This is going to be exciting. I hope you're excited. Because man. I said this when they drafted him. He's a finisher. He's a scorer. He's going to get you that 20 and 10 a night. He is. You need a bucket. He's going to go get you that bucket. That's what they've been missing. And, going into the draft, and we covered the whole thing. We covered the whole draft. We did. And, the pick was supposed to be Jabari Smith out of Auburn. And Jabari Smith's a 7-footer who can shoot the three. And I like Jabari Smith. I did. But I feel like the front office decided, all right, we can get shooters through free agency, the second round, or maybe a future draft. We can't pass on Paolo Banchero. He's the best player in the draft, and he can get us instant offense. He's 19 years old, and his first game, he had 27, 9, 5, and 2. In his first game. What's he going to be like in his 40th game? His 50th game? He can only get better. But I do stand by my comment that I brought up yesterday. This is very important now. I stand by my comment. He's going to hit a wall. He is. Because in college, in his 1 year at Duke, you play like 35 games or so. The NBA season is 82 games. You're going to hit the wall. Look, I hit the wall today. I worked all last week. Then I got on a plane Saturday it was Friday all the way to Sunday. It was 3 straight days, driving in the car, hanging out with family and friends. I didn't get 20 minutes to sit down. Then I flew back here, didn't get any sleep, worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now Thursday. Today, I am exhausted. I hit the wall. That's only 10 days or so. Paolo's going to hit it sometime. Every rookie does. But you know what? They got it right. They got it right with Shaq. They got it right with Penny Hardaway. They got it right with Dwight Howard. And maybe finally the fourth time, they're getting it right here with Paolo Banchero. Oh, baby. Ooh. That was fun. That was. I felt this way when he was in Summer League, and I feel this way right now. When's the last time you watched a Magic game, and out of the 10 players on the court, a Magic player was the best player out there? Might be 10 years ago with Dwight Howard. 10 players on the court. When has a Magic player been the best player? I mean, you watch these games like, all right, well, Steph Curry, he's the best player. LeBron, Ja Morant. You can keep going. Jimmy Butler. All right, all these, Anthony Davis. They'll be in games, Joel Embiid, James Harden, Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving. Like every single time they play, there's someone on the other team. They're the better player. Paolo's the best player on the court. He was last night. I know the Pistons won by 4. He's the best player on the court. It wasn't even close. You know, Cade Cunningham is on Detroit. He was the number 1 pick, not this past draft, 2021. Cade Cunningham looks good. He looks really good. He looks like this guy is going to figure it out, and he could be a future All-Star. Paolo's better than him already. After 1 game, Paolo is the best player on the court. That is amazing. I know I'm like super homer talk, but man, it's been so bad for a decade straight, or just people make fun of the franchise. That was a big moment last night. And it really was. Because you're like, what is this? And my good friend Brandon Kravitz, who does, radio there in Orlando, and he does pre and post with the Magic Radio. He's like, you did this poll question. He's like, are you excited about Paolo? Or are you bummed about the loss? Which one is it? I'm excited about Paolo. I am really excited. He put up LeBron James type numbers. He did. And you know what I thought about this morning? And he's been in preseason games, but that was on the road. The road last night, where everyone was booing him. Give him a couple games. Wait till you feel the energy there at the Amway Center. And that Amway Center, really, like maybe a couple times, like I've been to a playoff game there. I think, how many of they have actually even had at the Amway Center since it's open? A couple? Where there's actually a playoff game involving the Magic? Wait till he kind of figures it out, and he's out there, and he's dunking on fools, and the crowd is going bananas. Wait till that happens. You are going to have, by Christmas time, you are going to have all the little kids here in Central Florida, they're all going to want a number 5 Magic jersey. That's what it's going to be. And when you go to a game, you're going to see a lot of 5s, and you're going to see a lot of Franz Wagner, and you're going to see all these different guys that little kids want to see, and they want their jersey. Hell, full-grown adult men will want it as well. It's going to be awesome. It really is. And honestly, the franchise finally deserves it. They really do. Because they have been, I'm telling you again, in the basement for a long time. This is a big moment for the franchise. I'm excited. You could see behind me the Magic basketball and the flag. Let's go, baby. I'm ready. Buckle me up. I want to see exciting basketball again. That's what I want to see. And I know you do as well. Man, that was great. Just, when he did that dunk, and David Steele, good friend of mine, he was so excited on the call. And then you heard Jeff Turner, and Jeff's a great guy. He's like, yeah, you're going to see a lot of that in replays. Yes, you are. And you did. You did. NBA top 10 plays, number 1. Number 1, baby. Let's go. Telling you, once they get Fultz back, and I don't know when that's going to be, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, when you get a dynamic point guard, and he can dribble penetrate, and he can make life even easier for Paolo Banchero and Wendell Carter and Franz Wagner and those guys. And look, hey, Jalen Suggs, I liked his game last night. Keep it up, Jalen. We're rooting for you. Watch out, buddy. That's right. I know this has been like 14 straight minutes of hype for the Magic. It's well-deserved. It is. Oh, and I'll end with this. When he dunked that ball, and they showed the sideline of the Orlando Magic, you saw some of those guys, like Wendell Carter Jr. was in complete shock. Complete shock. And the look on, this was cool about it, the look on Terrence Ross's face said it all. Terrence Ross is a former NBA dunk champion. You forget this. He did it with the Toronto Raptors years ago. He was so hyped, he couldn't even breathe. That's the look on his face. All right, I think we got something here. Let's go. You ready? You ready for that? I know you are. All right, let's break it down next with Tim Walters, Florida Today. I know he wants to chime in. Big night for the Magic, even though they lost. It's going to be a fun season.